Hello and welcome back, beautiful Geminis. I am in a different room. This is the room that I redecorated, gutted, and remodeled. That took me forever. My table is full of my cards and other stuff I'm packing to go to the cabin. So I'll be there maybe this weekend sometime, I'm hoping. And I am getting all my stuff ready, so this explains why I'm in this room. So let's go. Gemini. Gemini. Whispers of Mother Earth. Creativity. Inspiration. Nice. You could be being inspired to do something here. Doing it your way. Embracing your uniqueness. The wild rose. The wastelands. It's telling you to tend to your own garden. That's what it's telling you. The grandmothers are here telling you to remember your roots. To get a different perspective on something. Let's see, Gemini. Some sort of challenge here. Skill. It's like you want to initiate something. And you're hoping to initiate something, wanting some kind of joy, wanting some kind of companionship. But what is this fear all about? There's some kind of... are you opposing forces with somebody about your creativity or an idea that you have? These could be opposing forces. So let's find out what's going on here. It's like... yeah, you want some kind of... okay, so there's a standoff here between you and someone else. Oh. Is this a choice that you have between... what the hell does this person think? Okay, someone could be thinking you're having a standoff with someone here. It's a stalemated energy between you and someone else. Now, does this person think that because they have the money that they can control things? That they can control the relationship? That they can control what you do? And you're very headstrong here. Okay? You're very loving, but you're very headstrong. But this person is thinking that because they have the money, they can control the relationship. This is something not going to be good for Gemini. I'm going to say it right now. So... I don't know, it's like you feel inspired to do something, to fulfill some sort of dream. But it's like this person is talking about money. This person is thinking because they have the money that they should be able to control the relationship. I don't know what this is about. understand what this is about. It's like you're inspired to do something, or you're inspired to take the lead in the situation. I don't know what this is. Some kind of destiny or karma. So, what is going on? Someone's acting real sneaky here. And they're worried about money, maybe. Worried about their friends, would say. I'm not too sure. Like, you're inspired to do something here. You're trying to manifest something. But there could be a blockage here. A stalemate about money. You could be having a disagreement with someone about how the money is supposed to be spent. Where the money's going. Like, this person could be telling you, making you promises, Gemini, and saying, well, I just don't have the money. We just don't have the money. We just don't have the money, but you're inspired to do something, and you may be walking away. You could be having words with somebody, and you could be like, somebody's getting very angry, and it could be to do with business. It could be to do with money. The ancestors are telling you to remember your roots. Remember your roots. It's almost like this person figures maybe they're making more money than you, Gemini, or maybe this person figures because they are the breadwinner that, or making more money than you, that they should have control of the money somehow. But that's not how a relationship works, unfortunately. Like, I'm not here to say how people should live and what they should and shouldn't do with their money. But it's a disagreement over money and how the money is spent and where the money is to be invested. And it seems as if that's what this blowout's all about. Could be about a business. And maybe somebody's researching something and they're thinking it's not a stable business. I don't know. And it seems to be a lot of fighting and arguing. And there is some kind of love here, but somebody is like, they're refusing. I don't know. They could be saying hurtful things to you, Gemini, things that are unfair, or you think something is unfair. Now, there could be a lot of conflicts about this going on about money and making who gets to make the decisions, and I don't know, maybe you need time apart here. Because, yeah, see? Everyone thinks that their idea or what they want is what they want. This is an impasse. Somebody is saying, well, that's foolish. That's foolish, Gemini. That's foolish, Gemini. Two people at having words with each other. And it seems to be that someone, either you're making someone feel foolish or they're making you feel foolish for having your dreams or for your ideas or your creative ideas. Oh, that's going to be too hard. That's going to be too much work. There's too much to fear here. And it's like, I don't know. something about, it could be moving, like a relationship. Oh, let's just slow down. You're going to regret it. I don't know. There could be a lot of fears here, a lot of addictions or codependency. Maybe someone, it's a codependent relationship. And what makes one person happy makes the other person miserable. It's like someone, I don't think that they appreciate your independence. I don't think that they're appreciating that you could bring something to the table, Gemini. I don't think they're appreciating, you know, I don't know. Someone's acting really defensive. They could be mocking you or something like this. I don't think they like your independence. They could be coming off as really arrogant. They could be mocking you. Mocking you. Maybe they don't understand your value. It's like you're not working, or they're saying you get a job. You get a job and then you go invest in what you want to invest in. And maybe you are. You certainly feel inspired to. But maybe you're like, they want to control the relationship, Gemini. And they could be hurting your feelings. I don't know. And it could be like family getting involved here. Maybe this person listens to their family more than they listen to you, or maybe this person is struggling with the fact that you could be independent. Maybe they want you codependent on them, Gemini. It's like they want to be the breadwinner. They want to be the one that has the say. So he who has the money gets to control the relationship in this person's mind. And either you've hurt this person's feelings by being independent, knowing your worth, knowing your value, or they have hurt your feelings, or it's like they could be really hurt that you remember your roots and that you're always talking about your family. There seems to be a lot of disagreements here and a lot of conflicts about money and family. Where it's to be spent, what you and how you spend your money, where you're spending it. I don't know. I don't think this person likes your independence. I really don't. It's almost like you would have to ask permission to do anything, or have your own bank account, or have your own money. It's like they want to keep you codependent on them so that they can have the say how the family is supposed to be operated, how I can't see Gemini on some frickin' allowance here. You know what I'm saying? They might say, here's a credit card, go get what you need, or something like that, but it's still codependency. Like, you may feel like you want your own credit card, Or maybe you feel like you want the freedom of independence here. There's an issue with independence and codependency. It's like this person may want you to be codependent on them. Or even if this person has a lot of money, it's like it's not doing your self-esteem any favors by being codependent on anyone for money. And I'm just going to put it out there. Like, someone may think, well, why do you need to work, Gemini? You don't need to work, Gemini. It's like, I'll look after you, but what is the price tag? You giving up your freedom? You giving up your independence? Maybe the cost is too high. You know what I'm saying? If this person thinks, oh, it costs too much money, you can't have that. It's like you don't have your own mind, or you don't have your own say. Or I don't know. I'm not encouraging anybody to underestimate the fact that somebody may want to provide and look after you. But it does something to your self-esteem if someone else has to look after you. It's like, I don't recommend it. That's just what the cards are saying, Gemini. It's like you gotta have the freedom. A relationship is to have an equal relationship. You can't, you know, it's all fine and dandy that someone has money, but what's the price you gotta pay? The price you pay is losing your independence. The cost may be too high. And your ancestors are telling you to remember your roots. Tend to your own garden. You tend to your own garden. Stop worrying about what other people think you should do and worry what you think you should do. It's like, I don't like you seeing this. I don't like, seeing you down here, Gemini. I don't like that energy. Do it your way. And maybe this person's like always bringing up their family or their traditions. Like, we always do it this way. Well, our family does it this way. Well, we always do it that way. Or my mom used to do it this way. Whoa! And there's nothing wrong with honoring someone else's lineage as long as they are honoring your lineage. And there's a problem here. That's what the conflicts are about. Like family traditions. Family, I don't know. They're like, well, we do it this way. Who's we? You're in a relationship. Who's we? You're the ones in the relationship. Not, I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, who's this we? I thought we were a couple. I think we should make our own traditions. I think that we should start making traditions ourselves. It's like, I don't know. There's a lot of conflict about tradition, a lot of conflict about family traditions. So maybe you're not feeling like this person is honoring your lineage. Maybe you feel like this person is not honoring your feelings or your thoughts on this situation. You know, you marry that person, not their family. But I'm telling you, family is part of it. I don't know. It's like maybe you feel you're giving up too much of yourself to be with this person. Like maybe you're feeling disloyal, like you're being disloyal to your own kinfolk, doing everything on this person's terms. Well, we do it this way, I'm hearing. We do it this way. Or my mom used to do it this way. Or we do it this way. Well, who the hell is we? If you're a couple, you are the we. Not this person's family, not your family. You are the couple and you are the we, not me and my family. It's like that's what I'm hearing is going on. So you're either going to be a couple and you're going to honor your traditions. It's a lot of conflicts about tradition, and it's a lot of conflicts about money. It's a lot of conflicts of who gets what and how things are divvied out. And wow. Maybe this person is always getting advice from their family or turning to their family for advice. And then they get really defensive or something. I don't know. There's a lot of burdens here. It's tradition. Family traditions. This person's headstrong. And so are you. We got a problem here. If you can't compromise, Spirit is saying it could end up in a tower. So it's like, if this person cannot, your ancestors are saying connect to your roots and honor what you want and you do it your way. Maybe this person's family is telling you how to do stuff. Maybe this person's family is telling you how to raise your kids. Maybe this person's family is telling you how to cook. Maybe this person's family is telling you, well, we do it this way. And these are our traditions. And we do it like this. And we do it like that. What's the problem with accepting somebody else's traditions and honoring those and incorporating those? Why can't you have both? But it's like someone's getting headstrong here. And the more they get headstrong, the more you're getting headstrong. And there's a lot of butting heads here and conflicts about family and money and traditions. So maybe this person's like, say you want to cook something spicy. And this person's family is like, oh, well, we do it like this. We don't eat that kind of food. We do it like this. And they don't appreciate the way you're doing it. We go, well, I like doing it this way. So they might be finding you like headstrong, like you're disagreeable, or you're stubborn. But the truth of the matter is, if they can't incorporate your traditions and combine them with their traditions, there's a problem. Like this person wants their way, or their family wants their way. upkeeping traditions here. And it's like you feel like yours has been discarded. So your ancestors are telling you to pay attention to your own garden. Look after your own self. You don't have to follow this person's traditions. I'm going to get in trouble here. I am. I already know I am. Don't even say it, Gemini. I already know it. Spirit just told me. You're already in trouble, Frankie. Yeah, I am. Because I've been through it, I've experienced it, and I know better. I always use the caution flag when somebody wants to look after you and you don't need to work thing, right? I'm sorry, but it all sounds good to be looked after. And it all sounds good like you don't need nothing, that I can provide everything, but you lose a part of yourself when you're in that situation. You do. It is good to be independent. It is good to be strong. It is good to look after yourself. Now, this is a debate. I've lived that way before, many, many years ago. It's not so nice. In fact, I was forbidden to work outside the home. I felt like a slave. I couldn't even have my own bank account. That was looked down upon, yet I'd always had a bank account. I always looked after my own business, and I'm always suspicious when someone wants to come in and change that. Tells you what you need and what you don't need when you already know what you need and don't need. Why are you buying that? Well, why are you buying that brand? Why don't you buy this brand? I used to dread going shopping because I'm just like, well, you may as well take the cart. You don't even need me here. But I had to go. For what purpose? To be told what to do? What to buy and not to buy? How the hell did I get along for so long without that? I've been independent since I've been 14, 15 years old. I've purchased my own stuff. I managed to dress myself. I managed to exist and operate a pretty good life. And like a lot of people disagree with me. I mean, it's noble that somebody wants to look after you. But if it's under conditions and it's under terms and it's under their terms, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it. In fact, I didn't like it. I didn't like the fact that I had to sell my vehicle to make someone happy. So I had to be totally dependent on them. That's control. That is not love. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. I should be able to go if I need to go. I should be able to have the means available to do what I need to do. And there should be enough trust in the relationship to do that. And if there isn't, then I don't know. I can't speak for other people, just myself, but that did not make me comfortable. The cost is too high. That's what I found. The cost of that is too high. Like, my dad always looked after my mom and stuff like that, but I watched my mom. And she died young. And she never got to do the things she wanted to do in her life. Not that my dad was controlling, because he wasn't. But she lacked, after a certain amount of years, the security to want to be independent. She was too afraid after a certain amount of time to go out, and my mom didn't even have her driver's license. I got her driving. Why do you have to wait for someone to give you money so you can go shopping? That bothered me. So I used to work, and I used to help my mom financially and say, you need a new shirt, let's go get a new shirt. Oh, I can't do that, I don't have the money. Well, I have the money, and we're going to go get you a new shirt. And then she'd say, what about this one? What about that one? And I'd say, I don't know, it's your money, you buy whatever you want to buy. And she said, well, what am I going to tell your dad? Where I got this money? I said, you tell him. Whatever you want to tell him. But I would say the truth, Mom. I'd just say. I'd say your daughter wanted you to go shopping and wanted you to have a new shirt. My dad wasn't controlling, and he never gave her heck for doing anything, but she lost her independence along the way, and that's what I want to say about it. If my dad had passed away before my mom, my mother would have been completely 100% lost. Completely. That's why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. You've got to be able to look after yourself in the event that something did go wrong. That's my 2 cents, and I'm sticking to it. I've experienced that in my life, and it don't do your self-esteem any favors. It does not. And first of all, I should have had my red flags up when somebody wanted to do that to me. And I'm like, I'm too headstrong for that. That's my problem. You know, it all sounded good, but it got tired in the tooth real quick. I like working. Always did. Like doing things for myself. Always did. And it turns off a lot of people. It really does. But you just haven't found the right people. If they are, take care.